Sugar is everywhere. It's in almost every aisle of the supermarket, from the obvious candy section to the less expected places like bread and sauces. We find it in our sodas, our candies, and even our bread. It's not just in sweet treats, but also in savory foods, making it hard to avoid. It's a key ingredient in processed foods, often hidden under different names. High fructose corn syrup, dextrose, and sucrose are just a few of the aliases sugar goes by. While sugar can provide a quick burst of energy, its overconsumption has been linked to various health problems. These include obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. The impact on our health is profound and far-reaching. Understanding why we crave sugar is crucial for making healthier choices. Our brains are wired to seek out sugar because it provides a quick source of energy, but this can lead to unhealthy habits. Sugar is a carbohydrate that our bodies break down into glucose. This glucose is then used by our cells for energy, fueling everything from our daily activities to our brain functions. Glucose is our primary energy source. It powers our muscles during exercise and keeps our brain functioning optimally. However, the overabundance of sugar in modern diets has thrown our bodies out of balance. The average person consumes far more sugar than necessary, leading to a host of health issues. We consume far more sugar than we need, leading to a cascade of negative health effects. From energy crashes to long-term diseases, the consequences of excessive sugar intake are serious and widespread. When we eat sugary foods, our taste buds send signals to the brain, alerting it to the sweet sensation. These signals activate the brain's reward system, a crucial part of our neural network. The reward system is a complex network of nerve cells that communicate with each other. It releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and satisfaction. Dopamine creates a feeling of euphoria, making us want to repeat the behavior that triggered it, such as eating more sweets. This is the same system activated by addictive drugs like cocaine and heroin. While sugar is not as potent as these drugs, it triggers similar responses in the brain, leading to a desire for more. The repeated activation of the reward system by sugar can lead to intense cravings and overconsumption of sugary foods. This can create a vicious cycle of dependence where the brain continually seeks out sugar to maintain the pleasurable feelings. Sugar's effect on the brain's reward system explains its addictive potential. When we consume sugar, it triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This reaction is similar to what happens when people use certain drugs, which is why sugar can be so hard to resist. Like addictive drugs, sugar can lead to tolerance. Over time, the brain requires more sugar to achieve the same pleasurable effect, which can result in increased consumption. This means we need to consume more and more to achieve the same level of pleasure. This escalating pattern can be difficult to break and often leads to overconsumption. This can lead to a pattern of escalating consumption. As we consume more sugar, our bodies and brains become accustomed to higher levels, making it even harder to cut back. Withdrawal symptoms can occur when we try to cut back on sugar. These symptoms include headaches, irritability, and cravings, which can make the process of reducing sugar intake quite challenging. Fatigue and mood swings are also common withdrawal symptoms. These physical and emotional responses can make it difficult to maintain a reduced sugar diet. These uncomfortable sensations make it difficult to break free from the cycle of sugar cravings. The constant battle between wanting to cut back and the body's demand for more sugar can be exhausting. It's important to note that sugar addiction is a complex issue. It involves not just the physical craving for sugar, but also psychological and emotional factors. Factors like genetics and environment also play a role. Our upbringing, cultural influences, and even stress levels can impact our relationship with sugar, making it a multifaceted challenge to address. While breaking free from sugar's grasp can be challenging, it's not impossible. Several strategies can help manage sugar cravings. One effective approach is to gradually reduce sugar intake. This gives our taste buds time to adjust and prevents extreme cravings. Another strategy is to focus on consuming a balanced diet rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats. These nutrients help stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing the spikes and crashes that can trigger cravings. Additionally, staying hydrated is crucial, as thirst is often mistaken for hunger. Drinking plenty of water can help curb those sugar cravings.